most of y'all not gonna like what I'm about to say. And let me just be very clear. I don't care. If you don't like it, unsubscribe. Make more room for the people that actually do fuck with me. What's up, guys? It's me, Tati the Trippi Hippi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'll be doing an unpopular opinion. Now, before I even get into the video now, let me just be very clear. These are my opinions, okay? You do not have to agree with them. If you have an issue, if you feel like you want to drag my damn ponytail off, then just please feel free to click off of this video. I'll give you some time to do so. Oh, okay. So, these are my opinions, okay? If you do not agree with these opinions, that is fine. If you want to share your thoughts and share your feelings in the comment section below, feel free to do so. But don't come dragging my ass because these are my damn opinions. I ain't dragging y'all asses out of y'all damn social medias because of y'all opinions, so don't even go there with me. Before I get to the video, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you guys know when I post to be a part of the Trippi Hippi gang. Say no, I'm playing. So, first things first, I'm gonna call you guys my Trippi Hippi clique or Trippi Hippi gang, one or the other. Comment down below which one you guys will rather be preferred to be called. I had to adjust myself. The girls that get it, and the girls that don't get it. But yes. First things first, let me pull out the handy dandy notebook so I can read off the stuff off of here because my memory is pretty bad, and if I just start talking from my brain, then I'll be all over the place. So look at me being organized and stuff today. First things first, there is nothing wrong with being a homebody. Let me just go ahead and say it. There is nothing wrong with being a homebody. Like, people think just because you're a homebody, you have no life. Like, I'm literally like the biggest fucking homebody there is. Like if you look on most of my social medias, I'm literally at home or at my mother's house. And there is nothing wrong with that, okay? Because if you're constantly out in the streets looking for validation and trying to just seek out attention, then you're going to be the attention whore. And there's nothing wrong with being an attention whore. But if you're an attention whore, then fucking admit it. You know? Don't be like, oh, I don't like being in a house, which is nothing wrong with not wanting to be in a house. Because sometimes, hell, with being a homebody, I don't even want to be in a fucking house half of the time. Like, come on. But there is nothing wrong with preferring to stay inside than to be in some fucking drama. Like, normalize that shit, okay? Like, there is nothing wrong with traveling. There is nothing wrong with linking up with friends. There is nothing wrong with wanting to go for a walk, going out in nature. There ain't nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with it, sometimes you can literally be inside and you're pissed and you have no peace of mind. Like, you have no peace of mind. Like, you could be literally upset as fuck and you're just in your own space and you just feel like, oh my god, if I don't get out, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. So that's the, I mean, there's cons, you know, to being inside, but I like being inside sometimes. I prefer it. It's fun. I have a life. I'm an entrepreneur. I do shit. I don't have a boring fucking life, okay? I just prefer to stay home because I don't really have friends. I have like a couple of friends and, you know, mostly like acquaintances and shit. But other than that, like, I prefer a low-key life. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, shit. My next popular opinion is, oh, some of y'all gonna be mad as fuck. Y'all are gonna not like me for this one, so let me just prepare myself. New age spirituality is a motherfucking trap. Let me just, y'all are not gonna like me for this one, but look, listen, people nowadays have made it a trend to be spiritual. Like, if you haven't checked out my last fucking video from like a few months ago, if not, watch that shit. Watch it. It's good. It's a good video. But anyway, I mean, like, let me just say this. New age spirituality is a fucking trap. Like, there's Like, I literally completely, like, forgot what the fuck I was just saying. People have normalized making spiritual and being spiritual a trend. And that is not okay, my baby. That is not okay. Because people, they get into these tarot cards and these Ouija boards and all of this shit and trying to read palms. I did all of that shit, except for the Ouija board. Never fucking do it. Never do it, ever. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do not ever get a fucking Ouija board. Don't ever do it. Like, don't, okay? You're opening fucking doors. Do not do it. I did all of that shit before. I did the divination. I did the tarot cards. I did the oracle readings. I did the palm readings. And let me tell you, you are opening a door, babe. Whether you want to believe it or not, you're opening a door. Just like you walking, like, just like I'm walking into this door right here, you're opening, you're literally letting certain things that you would not approve of, you're letting those things just enter right on into your life, and you don't know what the fuck you just don't know what those things are capable of. You just don't know. Like, people have made these crystals and these shits, like, just making it like, oh, it's a trend. Let me just get this rose quartz. Let me just get this tiger's eye for healing. You think a fucking crystal can heal you? I was one of those people. I was one of those people. And I first started getting into that shit like back in 2020. Back in 2020. And let me tell you, it saved my life, okay? It saved my life. But with good, there's bad, honey. With good, there's bad. Best believe it. Anything that you do in this world, there's good and bad. You just gotta figure out which one you jiggy with more. Jiggy with the good or you jiggy with the bad? Ain't no in between, ho. Ain't no in between. They do not mix like Kool-Aid. So let me just tell you that. I was into it. I was into all of that stuff. But I had an epiphany. I'm like, who am I to try to tell people off of these cards that their ex-boyfriend is going to come back in? Which, hey, it could possibly happen. It's a possibility. But who am I? Who the fuck am I? I'm not a counselor. I'm not a therapist. I'm not God. And then this will be a separate video. So let me just cut this shit right short. People made it so popular to where you can't even go to a Home Goods without seeing a selection of crystals. It's like, it's mind-boggling, because it's like people have their opinions like, oh, this is bad. Oh, this is good. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. As me, as for who I am, I'm still figuring out who I am. And that's not who I am anymore. So, next subject. Because, I mean, if y'all want a more detailed video of why I stopped doing the tarot card readings and all of that shit, then comment down below. I don't do it no more, so don't ask, okay? Just because you might have seen me do it before does not mean I do it now. So do not fucking ask me. Thank you. On to the next one. Oh my gosh. Okay, next one. Social media was created to make people feel insecure about themselves. Let's talk about it. Like, let's talk about it. Because literally everywhere you look, everywhere you turn, there's someone out there that has things that you do not have, or you may feel like you will never have. And how does that make you feel? How does that affect you? It makes you feel like shit. It makes you feel like, well, damn, I want that nice ass car. Hell, I want that boyfriend. I want that shit. Why can I have that? I want the nice teeth, the big titties, the big ass. I want all of that shit. Well, why can I get that? And it makes people feel fucked up about themselves. And then some people end up, you know, I can't say it because I don't want YouTube to take this video down, but it's just like, it's disgusting. It's sickening to me. It's like people will literally go off of what they see on someone else's Instagram, and they'll go with it and they'll run along with it because they worship them or they look up to them. But their life, they don't even know how their life is. Hell, they can be unhappy with their lives. And yet you're going off of their life because you just think their shit is a fucking magical fairy tale. It's not. Like, stop thinking that half of these people's lives are perfect. We are not God. Like, God is the only being that is perfect, bro. We are not perfect people. We're bound to do shit. We're bound to make mistakes. But my whole point is, we are not perfect people. So stop idolizing these fucking people, bro. Because more than likely, they going through some shit too. They going through the motions. They just don't let that shit be known. And for the people that don't let it be known, fake. Let me just be the one to say it. Fake. Because, like, you don't have to post all your business on social media. Because, I mean, who just wants their personal life to be on social media? No, not me. So, if you're going off of what you see, it's like you see it, but you don't know. Y'all catching my drift? Just because you see something, it does not mean it's true. You can see the most happiest couple on social media and think, oh, they have the most sweetest household. They have the perfect life, the perfect kids, the perfect everything that the average typical person might want. But what if I told you that behind this flashy camera and the lights and all the nice things, that was something far more sinister than that? That's why y'all just gotta be careful with the seeds that you reap. Because once you reap those things of fairy tales and all of that shit, you start to believe that it's true. Because it's just something in the brain that just makes you think like, this is real. And the more that you see, it's like, oh my God, this is real. But sometimes it's not always real. All that glitters is not gold. Like, come on. The next one is artists are better when they first come out. And let me just emphasize on that. Some artists are better when they first come out versus when they're in their prime, so they say. Now, I can't speak for all artists because, you know, some things that artists might make the first time may not always be good. But that's the hidden treasure about it, though. Versus the stuff that's mainstream, it's just kind of like, I don't know. Like, for example, Kanye West. Kanye West is a fucking legend. And he will always be a legend in my book. Kanye West, from literally the college dropout to, I want to say maybe Yeezus. Yeah, to maybe Yeezus. Those were all good ass albums. Personally, one of my favorites is College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, in that order. And also, I love 808s of Heartbreak. I think 808s of Heartbreak is one of Kanye's most underrated albums. Like, I mean, come on. That man has paved the way for the artist that's here today. Now, Donda was not one of my favorites. I did not like Donda. Donda was just kind of like, you know, I prefer Certified Lover Boy as a Kanye fan. I mean, Certified Lover Boy was alright, but I mean, hey, it's just, I don't know, it's an even win-win situation. I mean, they were both fairly good albums, but I mean, their past artwork or their past work was better, just in my opinion. Like Doja Cat. Doja Cat has always been a very talented artist. She has always been talented. From when she was first making music, and she started making music back in 2013. That's what people don't know. People think Doja Cat just came out with "Moo, bitch, get out my hay," or whatever the fuck she said in that song. People just think that that was just her, like, obviously it was her breakout moment. Like, it was just a breakout moment for her. But this babe has been making music since fucking 2013. And her music was always good. Always good. she didn't start getting the recognition she deserved until she was like 20 something. So my point is, some artists are just, they're talented when they first come out. But it's like when you start getting that mainstream fame and all of that stuff, it's like you can kind of lose sight of your talent. Like you can really lose sight of the things that you once really loved. Like with Drake, I listened to Thank Me Later earlier this morning. And I was like, yo, this fucking album is gold. Like this is like one of his best albums. Like real shit. Like I love Take Care. I love Nothing Was the Same. But Thank Me Later was just one of those like legendary albums for Drake. Like some people would say like Scorpion and 6 and all of those things, but I personally think his first album was a really good fucking album, like real shit. But as Drake started getting more famous, I think, in my personal opinion, I think he started kind of losing his niche a little bit. I feel like he was trying to sound more like mainstream. Well, I don't want to say mainstream, but I think he was trying to sound more so like other people and not trying to sound like himself. But that's a conversation for another day. So, the next one is befriending someone that has once wronged you, whether it's a platonic relationship, where it's just a relationship, friendship. Befriending someone like someone that has had you fucked up and has did some snake foul shit to you, and you befriend them, red motherfucking flag, red flag. If you also haven't checked out my video for 11 red flags and friendships, y'all check that video out too. Free promo for myself, because you know your girl gotta do that sometime. But anyway, I'm such a character. Anyway, so basically, like if you befriend someone that had you fucked up the first time, don't ever fucking do that. Like, don't. Because you're just allowing them, you're allowing that energy to come back into your life and sink you right back down. It's like, people don't realize that the people that you love can hurt you the most. It's really fucked up and it's sickening. It's like, you can literally give someone the benefit of the doubt because you loved them, but are they going to give you the benefit of the doubt because you were there for them? No, they're not. They're just going to keep coming into your life. They're going to keep fucking shit up, and they're going to just make your life a living hell because clearly you got something that they want and they cannot have, whether that be a good heart, whether that be a good job, money, sex, all of that stuff. Whether you have it all or you don't have it all, people, it's just, some people are very evil and very sickening, and people just have hidden agendas and intentions, sometimes bad intentions. And it's like, why would you allow that to be back into your life? I'm a victim, okay? I've allowed people to treat me like shit, throw me under the bus, expose me, tell my business, and yeah, I let them back into my life. And that wasn't getting me anywhere but fucking hurt and disappointed. You never want to do that. Ever, babe. Ever. Because if somebody wronged you, you cut them off like, you know what, fuck you. And you heal in solitude, no matter how much it hurt. And then they come out of nowhere like, hey, I miss you. I'm so sorry for everything I did. I feel so bad. How can I make it up to you? 6 months after it fucking happened. Bitch, you are not sorry. You are not sorry, bitch. So save that fucking apology for your weak ass mama. Fuck. Like, I can't stand when people do that shit. Like, bitch, you know you were wrong. Why are you trying to apologize to me? Why do you want to be my friend? Why do you want to fuck with me now that I'm up, bitch? You see how good I look? Why you want to fuck with me? Why you want to try to fuck with me now? Where was all this energy when we was fucking around? What? All right, another unpopular opinion that this is another one where people are not going to like what I gotta say, but mind control in music is 100% real, and not even just in music, but I'm talking about music right now. mind control in music is 100% real. Witchcraft and all of that shit in music is real. Little do y'all know, these motherfucking artists be putting witchcraft on y'all. As y'all listening to y'all favorite artists and y'all favorite music and shit, y'all gotta be careful with what the fuck y'all consume. Because like a lot of people I hear, they talk about music and shit, they be like, oh, I just like the beat, I don't really listen to the message. That's the whole point, bro. Like, you don't listen to music just for the beat unless you're listening to an instrumental or something, and then you be like, all right, like this shit bumping, like it's cool. But if you're listening to people that are low vibrational, they're putting spells on you, bro. Like, let's just be real. You're getting a spell put on you, bro. You're getting a spell put on you. As you're listening to your favorite artists, you know, like, it's like, what I see with a lot of people is like, they don't like a song. They fucking hate it. They're like, oh my God. And then they hear it everywhere and they're like, oh my goodness, I hate this song. But then they start hearing it more and more and more. And it gets more repetitive. And they're just like, fuck it. Like, I like this song. Like, I like it. That is mind control. Like, they are literally manipulating your mind. They are literally fucking with your energy and your vibrations. Some of these artists, they make low vibrational music just to have their listeners be like, damn, this shit bumping. When it really don't even be talking about shit, bro. Don't even be talking about nothing. Like, these little babies and these fucking artists and they just be talking about bullshit. They don't be talking about nothing. Bro, half of these fucking artists and shit, bro, they have never lived that lifestyle. They're not even living that lifestyle. They're just promoting it. At this point, like, these artists ain't even artists anymore. They're just promoting a fucking image. Like, y'all gotta be smart. Y'all gotta listen to high vibrational people. And it's like, the people that y'all think are high vibrational are not. Most of these artists are Freemasons and they all have sold their souls. And you just gotta be careful. Simple. Y'all not hearing me though. Y'all not hearing me. Y'all just think I'm fucking talking just to talk. No, I'm not. This is real life. Real shit. You know what I mean? Hey, you can believe me or you don't believe me, but look, when this shit start coming to light, don't say I didn't tell you. Now, the next unpopular opinion is that all stereotypes of different races needs to stop. And I was gonna say all black people aren't ghetto, but I feel like every race has assumptions made about them. But I feel like the most targeted person in this world, in this entire world, is a black woman. Let's just take a moment of silence. And let me just say that again for the people that didn't understand. The most targeted person in this entire world is a black woman. Shocks you? Doesn't shock me. Literally, we are targeted at the most because we are the most intimidating. By the way that I style my hair, the way I put my makeup together, the way that I dress is intimidating to a lot of people. And it's not even just me. I'm not even trying to put myself on a pedestal. I know I'm beautiful. I know I'm worth it. And I know I am loved. But there's so many people that assume and make assumptions. And appearance is one of the most huge factors. One of the most biggest factors. The way that you look on the outside does not define who you are on the inside. And I'm pretty sure y'all done heard that saying in and out of y'all entire lives. So I get it. But black women just has that assumption made about them all the time. Oh, she thinks she this because she got her hair done. Oh, this bitch is ghetto. Oh, she, who she thinks she is. Who she trying to prove. Like, what a point she got to prove to people. Like, we always get stereotypes about us. Always. It's never no love. And in this world nowadays, hate is the new love. It's whack. It's whack. It's like if you promote good shit, if you promote positivity, you're going to get struck down. And people are going to always have something negative to say. Why? Because social media. The media has made it normal to put other people down for no fucking reason. But that's a conversation for another day. Oh yeah, and another thing that's mind control, it's like Baby Shark and CoComelon and all these kid shows. And then I know some of y'all are gonna come at me in the comments. I'm not trying to claim this for myself, but look, I know some of these comments are gonna be a little shysty, and I'm preparing myself for it. But these are my opinions. Y'all cannot drag me for my opinion. Y'all can say how y'all feel, but when it gets disrespectful, that's an issue, you know? Like, all these CoComelons and these Baby Sharks, it's like mind control for kids. Instead of showing that shit to your kids, yes, it's educational, but there's more educational things. Like, before Baby Shark, there was actually teaching kids how to do stuff. Hands-on activities. A lot of these kids nowadays are literally sucked into social media. They don't even know what playing outside is anymore. They rather fucking play on a tablet. And then some of these people wonder why they fucking kid coming out saying, I like Popeyes, for their first few words. Like, that's not normal, bro. Like, that's not normal behavior. Get it together. Like, feed your children. It's like, feed your children with things that they're going to gain. Things that's going to be informative for them. And kids have a very short attention span, okay? If you ain't showing them no interest in shit, they're just gonna turn the other direction. Just be like, oh, fuck y'all, I'm watching something else. So y'all really just have to be careful with what you let your children, your siblings, your whoever watch. Because it's like, mind control is everywhere. But you cannot let the mind control you. You got to control your mind. You cannot let your mind control you, period. And the very last one that I have is seasonal depression is very much real. Seasonal depression is very much real. Literally how I was feeling a few months ago is not how I feel right now. Like in the winter and fall months, like the fall months are okay, but winter months are the worst months for me. Very much. Because like, I can't go outside. I can't enjoy the weather. I can't walk around whenever I feel like it. I can't do those things because I'm stuck inside. And everyone gets to that point where they're like, well, fuck. There's more. And you start to dig in and try to figure out what it is that you're searching for. And you're just feeling like, oh my, I'm about to lose my shit. I'm about to lose my fucking mind. Like, when is it going to be nice outside? Like, literally I can't even say it. I can't even say it. Actually, I'm going to say it. The suicide, y'all get what I'm trying to say. The suicide rates, they're like, they're more higher when it's colder outside. Isn't that crazy? Literally, the suicide rates is higher when it's colder, but it's lower when it's warmer outside. It's crazy. Seasonal depression is real, y'all. So if you notice and you go outside and it's really beautiful out and it's warm and the sun is shining and the birds are singing and the trees are moving back and forth and you see people a lot more happier, just think to yourself like, yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. That was the end of this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it was a lot to unravel, but here, listen, I'm just here to talk my talk. If you love this video, definitely give me a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and be a part of the Trippi Hippi gang. Because if you ain't a part of it, you're missing out. Because I make good videos, babe. You're going to love it here. You're going to love it here. But without further ado, I'm out of here, y'all. I love y'all. Have a blessed day. Peace.